Hilary Duff, the beloved actress and singer who has captivated audiences for over 2 decades, has stepped into the spotlight once again with her highly anticipated comeback single titled Mature. At 38 years old, Duff has returned to the music scene after a full decade away from releasing new material, a hiatus that left fans eagerly awaiting her next move. The release of Mature earlier this month has not only marked a triumphant return but has also ignited a firestorm of speculation among her devoted followers. Many listeners, upon dissecting the poignant lyrics, immediately drew connections to one of Hollywood's most enigmatic figures, Leonardo DiCaprio. The song's introspective verses delve into themes of regret, self-reflection, and the complexities of past romantic entanglements, particularly those involving significant age differences. Fans, ever the detectives in matters of celebrity lore, pointed to lines that evoke the pain of dating an older partner and questioning one's place in such a dynamic, leading to widespread theories that the track is a veiled commentary on Duff's rumored brief fling with DiCaprio back in the early 2000s. Duff, known for her roles in iconic projects like Lizzie McGuire and more recent ventures such as How I Met Your Mother, has always been open about her personal growth and the lessons learned from her romantic history. However, in a candid interview with a leading fashion magazine, she has now directly addressed these buzzing theories, offering a mix of humor, vulnerability, and artistic insight that only deepens her connection with her audience. The song is about reflecting on your past and coming to terms with the choices you've made, but without being too hard on yourself, Duff explained, her voice carrying the weight of someone who has navigated fame's turbulent waters with grace. She elaborated on the creative process, emphasizing that while the song draws from real-life inspirations, it transcends a single narrative. It is definitely about a brief experience that I had in a long time ago, laughs. But it is not totally autobiographical. I took a few artistic liberties just to make the song work structurally, but the gist is the gist, she shared, acknowledging the kernel of truth that has fueled the speculation without confirming every detail. This revelation opens a window into Duff's songwriting philosophy, one that prioritizes emotional authenticity over literal retelling. She described the act of penning Mature as a journey of introspection, where she revisited a relationship from her youth that left her pondering deeper questions about compatibility and self-worth. I was looking back on this relationship and thinking about whether this guy had a habit of dating younger women or whether I was special, Duff confessed, her words laced with a wry self-awareness that resonates with anyone who has ever second-guessed a past love. The vulnerability in her admission is palpable. It's the kind of raw honesty that has endeared her to generations of fans who see in her a relatable figure amid the glamour of stardom. Yet, Duff is quick to highlight the therapeutic power of music in processing such experiences. The whole experience was super therapeutic to write about, but being so vulnerable through your music can be really scary, she admitted, underscoring the double-edged sword of artistry in the public eye. To fully appreciate the context of these theories, one must rewind to the early 2000s, a time when Duff was blossoming from a Disney darling into a multifaceted entertainer. At just 17, she was already a household name, her bubbly persona contrasting with the more brooding intensity of established stars like DiCaprio. Rumors of a romance between the two surfaced around 2002, during the height of DiCaprio's post-Titanic fame, when he was frequently linked to younger women in Hollywood's glittering social scene. Though the alleged relationship was fleeting, spanning perhaps only a few months, it became a footnote in Duff's early career narrative, often overshadowed by her subsequent high-profile romances and marriages. Fans, armed with the lyrics of Mature, have pored over every syllable, interpreting phrases about fleeting connections and mismatched timelines as direct nods to that era. Social media platforms have exploded with threads dissecting the song, from TikTok breakdowns to Reddit forums, where users swap anecdotes about Duff's evolution from teen idol to empowered artist. Duff's response to this fervor is characteristically poised, blending deflection with engagement. By neither fully endorsing nor outright dismissing the DiCaprio link, she allows the mystery to linger, which only amplifies the song's cultural impact. It's a savvy move in an industry where personal stories are currency, and Duff wields hers with the finesse of someone who has learned to protect her heart while sharing it. The track itself, with its lush production and soaring melodies, stands on its own merits, a soulful pop anthem that captures the bittersweet essence of hindsight. Collaborators on the album have praised Duff's return, noting how her matured voice brings a depth that was merely hinted at in her earlier work. Mature isn't just a single, it's a declaration of artistic rebirth, signaling that Duff is far from done evolving. Beyond the personal anecdotes, The song taps into broader conversations about age gap relationships in Hollywood, a topic that has long been a lightning rod for debate. DiCaprio, now 51, has built a reputation that precedes him. A serial dater of women in their 20s, his romantic history reads like a tabloid chronicle of youth and vitality. Since August 2023, he has been in a committed relationship with 27-year-old Italian model Vittoria Soretti, a pairing that has drawn both admiration for its passion and criticism for its patterns. Prior to Soretti, DiCaprio's 5-year romance with Camila Morrone, who was 25 when they parted ways in 2022, further cemented the narrative of his preferences. Duff's lyrics, whether intentionally or not, echo these cultural critiques, prompting listeners to reflect on power dynamics, societal expectations, and the lingering effects of early fame. In interviews, Duff has touched on how such experiences shaped her views on love, emphasizing growth over grudge holding. "It's about forgiving yourself for not knowing better back then," she mused, a sentiment that transforms the song from gossip fodder into a universal meditation on maturity.